Hey everyone, I'm Ray from Pigs in the Pine Farm, and today we're doing a snus video. Mr. Snubie, with the Ministry of Snus, made bourbon whiskey vanilla. What I like about this can, let's talk about the can real quick before we get into the flavor, alright? Check out those swirls. They're on the inside too. Come in very nice packaging. So, I'm doing this video differently. Usually, I'm going to be in my house, sitting on the couch with my editing stuff. But I live not on a farm like in the country. I live on a farm in what we call the cut. And if you don't know what the cut is somewhere where you can walk down the street and buy crack or meth or something, you know? So the internet takes me, I got to 24% uploading a 15-minute video. It took me got 24% in 2.5 weeks. Went to my in-laws, used their internet. 3 hours, a little over 3 hours to download it. Our internet sucks out here. So we're going to look into getting a mobile hotspot. So leave in the comments, you know, if anyone knows anything about the hotspots, if they use them, which one was best. I'm personally more Verizon around here. Verizon is the only service that gets connection, like in the hospital where I work. No one else but me can get text messages unless they have Verizon as well. So we're doing this video in my car with my phone, like back in the day I did. And we'll see if this can upload quicker. It takes a lot of time, but maybe using my data, got a new phone, maybe it'll work. Alright, so, down to what you guys really want to hear about. This snus. And I want to do a quick shout out to Mrs. Snubie. Thank you very much for sending me one. Very much appreciate it. It is an amazing flavor. When you put this in, the bourbon whiskey, unlike other whiskeys that are out there, is not overpowering. It is a large pouch, which I like. I like the large. I don't like the little skinny minis. I just don't feel like they feel good in the lip for me. And if I quit smoking, I quit dipping, I gotta have some fatties. I like the fatties. This is a, definitely, I was trying to see on here if he had any more information, but it's definitely a dry portion, a dry white. It's real good. I just do a lot of snus, so I don't really get a lot of burn anymore, but I have a little tingle of it up here. The vanilla is not overpowering, but it is one of the first things I really taste. Altogether, it's like I'd say almost like a chai tea latte. You have that little spice in it, like that chai, but it's that bourbon whiskey mixed with that vanilla. It's kind of like a creaminess, and it's a warm feeling. It's hard to describe. It just, in Germany, during Christmas time, we drink something called Glühwein. And Glühwein is spiced wine, spiced red wine. And it has all these spices in it, and it makes it very flavorful, very tasty. And I would say those same, like, spices, kind of that same flavor profile, is in this snus. It's something that, he said to try, Mr. Snubie, me and him talking, he said to try it with a Maker's Mark 64 or something like that. I think that was what it was. I'm not a big Maker's Mark type of guy. I drink a lot of Screwball. That's a peanut butter flavored whiskey. I drink a lot of honey whiskey, stuff like that. So I went with a whiskey with this, and it was amazing. I did a Screwball whiskey with root beer, and I had one of these in towards the end of it. It was good flavorful. It didn't none of it messed it up. I still enjoyed it. It's got a very nice feel to the nicotine. You know, I've only had it in for a few minutes, and I'm a strong snus type of guy. But this is unlike anything I've ever tasted. You know, I've tried a lot of the snoozes out there, a lot of the different tobaccos. I just never did reviews on them, and Mr. Snubie got me into them. But this is a fantastic snus on a nice summer day like this, where it's chilly, right? Because we're still just getting to spring. But it's sunny, but the wind is cold. Sit in my car between my classes that I'm doing. School hopefully will be canceled because this coronavirus stuff is getting crazy. And I'd rather not be around everyone right now. I'm doing the rag. Now listen, sidebar. The mask don't keep you from the disease, but if someone were to sneeze or cough and you had something protecting your lips and your mouth, it does help. So, stay clean, wash some hands. I got hand sanitizer all over the place. My wife got me peach Bellini. Oh yeah, that's manly, right? That's what you want to smell on your man. Peach Bellini. But this snus is amazing. I love the packaging. Let's talk about this. This is just fantastic. All around. Classified. I love the feel of the look on the front. Tells you what you're going to get. Volume 1, Snus Batch 2020 Limited Edition. I'm telling you right now, buy, buy, buy. Just like the song, buy, 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 buy. This stuff is amazing. If we don't buy it and the sales aren't good, it's gone. Buy. We can get more. We are the people. You know what I mean? We have to get some more of this. This has to continue to be in stock. Because this is going to be my favorite. It's just going to... I'm going to order a whole bunch of rolls. Put them aside for the apocalypse. That way if stuff happens, I'm hooked up with some real good snus. You know, I got my melon, my cola. But I'm telling you right now, after a good meal, sitting on the couch with your feet up, standing right by the fire, wood burning stoves going, you got a little whiskey or bourbon with you, you're taking a sip, or if you're in North Carolina like me, on Skybo Road, there's a place called Ardennes. That's a cigar bar, one of my favorite places. You go there, you smoke a stogie, or throw in one of these, get that beautiful flavor, sit down, have yourself some Wells, or, you know, get yourself some good top shelf liquor. I think this would be perfect. I'm very excited to just go to Ardennes, sit down, throw one of these in, big lazy boy leather chair, just relax. My wife's got a cocoon at home, one of those huge recliner chairs you get in, and it just vibrates and massages you everywhere. This is for sure. Now the scent, you can definitely smell the bourbon. It almost tickles the nose with those different spices in it. You know, it's almost like it's just the bourbon and the it smells like almost like it messes with your nose when you smell it. It's like a citrusy pepper hint in your nose, but that's that strong vanilla, and that bourbon is just on point. It's not overpowering at all. I cannot stress that enough. It's there. It's a warm handshake, very firm, but you have that vanilla. I really like what they did with what I call the spit can, or the save me laters. You know, the save me laters if you out in the country and you get low, put your dip here, throw it back in later. I love these twirls. It's fantastic to go above and beyond and find new ingenious ways to do things. Always surprises me. Mr. Snubie always does a real good job. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, look him up. Get off. I'm telling you, this helped me quit smoking, quit dipping, Didn't help my drinking, but yeah, that ain't going nowhere. So definitely hit up Mr. Snubie, man. On YouTube, he's got thousands of videos. He's been doing snus for years. He actually goes and helps people, sending him things. He reviews stuff that you can't even get in the States. You have to be over in Europe to get it. And right now, with the coronavirus, I ain't doing it. Not for no snus. Y'all just buy this up, and this will be in stock for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mrs. Snubie's actually my cousin's husband. So I went to their wedding. But before that, when I started talking to him more, getting to know him, because it's my favorite cousin. Now, I gotta protect her. You know, if he's a douche, I gotta know. So I started talking to him, and Mr. Snubie was on point. You know, we talked a lot about snus. I decided to try a little. He sent me some care packages to try. I got into it. And now I've got big boxes of it. Just sitting upstairs. Some in my freezer. Some in the wrappers in the box upstairs in my house. Ready to go. If we get a 30-day quarantine, I ain't running out. I am not running out. But anyways, everyone, I just wanted to hit up and talk about his snus real quick. I'm telling you, I'll leave this in for a good 45 minutes to an hour, and the flavor's still there. I mean, by the time I'm done with it, flavor's still there. It's very long lasting. I'm very proud to say that I definitely endorse Mr. Snubie X Ministry of Snus. Their bourbon whiskey vanilla. It's got the stamp of approval for Pig in the Pines Farm. This is some tractor working shit right here. Excuse my language. Some tractor working stuff. I'll be on this and on that tractor, coming to you with new videos. Enjoy.